So, give me a second. Gas stove.
Tiểu Bảo, have you
Looks
meet
like ring.
meet Dung? Linh, have you meet Miss Dung?
She did. Like,
I mean, they post a picture up in there, man.
what's the picture?
They post a picture already.
Oh wait. So Tam, right? Is that your name?
Yes, that's my name.
Okay. Are you in the Hanoi group?
No, I'm not yet. Not yet. Please,
She doesn't see the picture.
please give me the link. Link and let me in.
Okay. Let's see.
Let me in. Oh God.
I want to know if Linh had meet Dung.
Oh yes, you did.
No?
No, yes, she did.
Oh, yes. Today? Sunday today?
Yes.
Oh, so you come to her place and have a coffee? Yes or no, Linh?
Yeah.
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay.
So did you meet any foreigner?
I think she did.
Yes, with some teacher.
Yeah, to answer her question, she did.
Now, Linh, have you met any English teacher?
She has me right here.
Damn, son. Came to the rescue.
Em nghe Linh chưa hiểu ạ.
Nói chung là bạn này hỏi là em có gặp giáo viên tiếng Anh nào chưa, thì anh kêu là anh đang ngồi trên gần đây nè.
Not today.
Anh có thể nói lại không?
Not now, but in Dung place, in Miss Dung place.
I don't really see the connection between going to Jung's place and meet a teacher.
Oh, I don't know. So I think in Dung place there are some foreign teacher to communicate. Did the ring design want to meet some English teacher and have coffee? I think so. If it not,
It was just a normal meetup.
okay.
Hi, welcome to the call. So currently we're still kind of playing the word game called categories. Although we're kind of running out of words to put into here. But rules of the game is a letter will be picked, and everyone, one by one, will list out a word that fits one of the categories below.
Okay.
And the following categories are animals, beverages, colors, computer software for office work, vegetables, geographical features, office supplies, parts of the body, pigs in school, things that have buttons, units of measurement, and words containing the letter J. So it's very simple. You don't really need to speak much. You can just say one word. although some people have been typing into the chats submissions. So, aside from all these words listed so far, would anybody else be able to list any more?
Maybe grape. Grape.
Grape is right here.
So that the right grape to eat in the test in Vietnam, a test in Vietnam. So I want to say mứt 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 in Vietnam. So it is what in
Oh, that's jam. That's jam. Start with a J, not a G.
Oh, she's talking about jam? Okay, got it. Yeah, jam, but also too, jam is not even a fruit or a vegetable. You make it out of grapes though, right? Or you can make it out of grapes, but that's not a fruit or a vegetable at that point. In that sense.
Okay. Hang on. Does the G spot count as part of the body?
Okay, so G asked that question already.
Yeah.
So how about how about this, right? If you can name what actually the G spot actually is. And hi, welcome to the call. Okay, let's see. So for Burmese Lynn, which category are you speaking about for gas chambers? And also too, who just joined the call? I don't know who just joined the call.
No idea either.
Okay. Oh, so they just joined and left. Okay, I see. So yeah, so Hyet Lin, which category are you talking about for gas chambers?
Oh, yeah. Nothing. Sorry, I saw one of videos that yeah, it's a military recruitment, military new recruitment, and yes, get a one of gas chamber. I saw one of videos, but I don't know exactly. But I think it's not fit to your category. I think.
Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Welcome to the call, Hannah. How have you been? And so far we're just playing a game.
Hi.
Did you work today?
Oh, sort of.
Looks like they're working you hard.
But and I sent it at the end of the day.
At least
So
you made it on time.
Are you done with your thesis, right?
Well, yeah, no, I'm just gonna pray that my teacher she accept it and give me some feedback before really sending it out.
Okay.
That's cool.
Comparison of work. Quality suit? Jesus.
So In terms of the, let's see. Just because it's kind of difficult for people to see, I'm just gonna put the score like somewhere here. Yeah, Chloe was a little bit aggressive this time around.
Damn. Chloe, you're on
She's on fire for
fire.
this one.
Yeah. Her Googling skill is on fire.
I don't know if it's Googling skill. At least one of the words seems like it's a Google word though. But yeah. So overall, does
Difficult.
it have a what was that?
Oh,
Tom, what was that?
so I want to say that this task is very difficult.
Oh, yeah. But that's the idea, right?
Yeah.
To be able to learn new words and we learn new and the way to learn new words is through a game like this. So you have a category, so at least you have an idea what type of word, word, what the category that this word fits under. So for like an example, a glacier is basically kind of like this big old block of ice that you can probably find somewhere near the Arctic. Gastro. So what's a gastro? Or what category would that fit under? Okay, number 8, glade. Oh yeah, Florida glades. Yeah, that's a word.
Oh.
So, at this point, does everybody feel like this is enough words?
I think so.
Yeah, gastro is a part of the body.
Gastro is like gastrointestines? You mean like that?
Like a dieters, maybe,
Just because gastro by itself is not gastro is like would incorporate, yeah, it's just a prefix, not a word.
Prefix, alright.
Gastrointestine or no, gastrointestinal tract. So I'll give you kind of a technicality and I'll do it like this. Gastrointestinal tract. I spelled it right? Yeah, I think I spelled it right. Here we go. Oh, gum. That's a part of the body. Google 11? Oh, goggles 11. Goggles. Subject in school? Wait, goggles is a subject?
Dude, that should be 12.
Oh, goggles have buttons?
Goggle means the glass on your eyes. When
Oh,
you go
goggles.
swimming.
Goggles are for your eyes. Yeah. But I don't think they have buttons.
Perhaps goggles can be put in office supplies, but who knows?
No, not really.
Or, yeah.
Golf? Yeah, but that's golf is not really it doesn't
Subject is
golf.
goal.
Yeah, golf is a sport.
What about goat?
Subject is goal.
Goat.
Huh? Goat for what? Which category? You mean like this goat?
No, goat.
So what do you mean by goat? Ghost? But which doesn't fit any of the categories. It has to fit. It has to be under one of these categories for it to for it to be listed. Okay, geology. Okay. That's another one for Chloe. Welcome to the call bang. So 11 guitar. I wouldn't consider that a subject because that's like music class, not necessarily guitar. Oh, tangan, gerbil. Okay, that's a good one. Gerbil. Green chili. Okay. Green chili.
La la la. Units of measurements. Okay.
So gingerbread is not it doesn't fall under one of these categories.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the categories. It's animal, beverages, color.
Then we have ginger ale.
Yep, ginger ale is right here.
Yeah, we did. I think I'm out of word already. Jeez.
I think most people are out of words at this point. We have like how many words now?
Well, we will not run out of words if Chloe keep on googling.
We have 67 words already, so that's a lot of words.
I think that's enough for this one.
Yeah, it is kind of harder now. Okay. So I think at this point we probably ran out of words. Uh, so for everybody that's on the call, do you feel that you have learned some new words, new vocabulary? So gutter doesn't fit any of these categories either. So Tam, like understand, it has to fit the category. You can't just type in random words. Like this is something you kind of have to think about a little bit more before just typing out random words. Hi, welcome back to the call. Noblin. Okay, gobble. Gobble is a verb, and it wouldn't fit any of these categories either.
Do you mean goblin? Because it's not an animal.
Well, yeah, even a goblin is not even considered an animal either. Okay, so I think I'll call this it for this game. But just as a last thing, grapefruit juice. I was hoping someone would say this, but nobody said it at all because the word grapefruit was here. But other than that, yeah, we got a whole bunch of words. I hope that everybody learned some new vocabulary. And if we want to continue with the game with another letter, we could do so. But otherwise, I'll call this as happy hour now.
Yep.
Is that cool?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maksudnya. What do you mean by yes?
Happy wanking.
So, basically, oh, did you really want that word
What?
on the board?
You mean the cheese spot?
Yes.
I was just asking the question, so if you consider a body part, then sure you put it on, but if you don't, then it's fine.
Here's the thing, right? What is it really? Well, what is it really called? If you can say that, then I'll put it on the board.
No idea, because to most people it's a myth after all, and it doesn't got mapped on any biological map like ever, right? So
I mean, in terms of anatomy.
yeah.
By the way, that's the word that you're trying to say.
Okay, let's continue today,
What,
folks.
what a happy name. Wow.
So this is why I was challenging everybody. Like, if you want to use that word, what is the actual word, right? Because just to say G-spot, like anybody can say G-spot, but what is the actual word? This is the actual word.
Okay, let's continue today, folks.
Oh, and graphic design. Yes, I will take that as a subject. Good job. Okay. So yeah. So instead of saying G spot, this is the actual word. So in terms of this game, I would accept the word.
Grafenberg spot. Okay,
Uh-huh.
got it. Sounds sexy though.
um. Okay, so I'll take gym class as a subject.
Would you take geopolitics as a subject?
Yeah, geopolitics. So looks like there's more words. Wow, Chris, you still have some words to try to catch up in Wing.
Zip.
Man, I was thinking about gnome, but it's like it doesn't fit any category.
Gnome. I mean, some people does have gnomes on the table.
Yeah, but it doesn't fit any categories still, right? This is what he's saying. Like if I had mythical creatures or mythical beings, then yeah, gnome would be right in there.
Okay.
I'm not really sure gun class is a subject in school. Like
Yo, I think
Like
it
you-
doesn't mean that.
Gun. Yeah.
It's like a darker meaning on that.
Gun
Oh,
is not
are you-
gun, man. Jeez.
Fingers.
Gun control. Yep.
Yo.
yeah, but like it's not necessarily a school related class, right? Like it's a class you can take outside of a
Gun-
school.
Gun shooting.
Gunslinging, is that what it is? Like, all the guys should be able to know how to do it.
Yeah.
Graffiti is not a subject, but it's something that you can find on the walls of or like by the building. And ginger snap is kind of a cut. What is ginger snap? What is the definition of ginger snap? Ginger snap is a thin, brittle cookie sweetened with molasses and flavored with ginger, so that's not a fruit or a vegetable. Eel is not a human body part, it's an animal body part. Or parts of the body. Oh, I said it like that.
Would that also be a unit of measurement also?
A gill?
Yeah, I just googled that up and it comes out as a units of measurement.
A measure of liquids containing 1/4 of a standard
Standard quarter of a pint. And now
Damn.
you have to go back to what a pint is. Although I know what a pint is, but do
So-
people actually use pint? The implied pint as a glass of wine or even like a beer, whatever.
But like, yeah, like 2 pints to a quart, 4 quarts to a gallon.
And sure, if that's an then sure, put it on.
But then like, I'm just gonna use gill as like the measurement. Let's see. Genetics, yes. Oops.
Damn. And language native to Indian state or kitchen and spoken from me back in the Okay.
Ghost pepper, okay. Ever since I started saying, oh, we're gonna end the game, people are just like, oh, the hell with you, Tick, we're gonna have more words. Oh, wait, that's a G word. But
Wait.
grass lemon. Oh, so Sohet Lin it's lemongrass. Let's see. grill machine. I call it a grill. But I'm gonna give Wing double points, and I just call it gas grill. Oh,
He's on fire today. Gas and grill. Very explosive.
so wow, you guys are doing a great job with coming up with words. Seems like you guys have quite global warming for geographical. I wouldn't consider global warming as a geographical feature. Gem mine. Yeah, I don't know if I could.
Gemini?
I don't know
Oh,
if I
so
could
geo.
as a geographical feature because a cave or mine itself is the feature. Um,
How about a graveyard?
oh, do you want to go to the graveyard though? Is that what it
Oh,
is?
I'm sorry. It was just, you know.
You want to go there. You want to go there, catch some ghosts.
No. No, I just asking though.
Okay.
Graphical features. Wait, the has graphical features?
No,
Okay.
graphical geographical features would be something like mountains, hills, mesa.
Uh, Grassland, does it count?
Yeah, grassland. There you go.
There you go.
No, that's you. Now that's you count grassland. What about ground?
But like what? But what kind of ground are you talking about, right? Because like anything could be considered like a ground. Like grassland, like actually, that's actually there's a specifics to it. It's a land just full of tall grass, basically. Granite would be under which category? Because granite is a type of rock. Gear. What do you, so which category for gear? So Tam, could you write the roll number, like the which number, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 14? Oh, so
Oh,
there's already glacier. Ha.
So does it have to be office or just like any type of workspace?
So what's your word?
Greater. Like if you're in the kitchen, then
Is it called The Office? Or no?
Is it,
I
this is
think
a
it's
this is a computer software?
no Office like would you consider kitchen supply considering if you're a chef then kitchen is your office? No.
No, because that would be the kitchen instead of the office. Oh, okay. So I'm grizzly bear. Could you name the category, please?
Um,
Like I know which
yeah.
Animal.
I know
Oh
which
my god, a
category.
grizzly bear.
Animal.
Like I know, yeah, I know. Like I know which category it goes to, but like if you're gonna type it out, please name the category too,
Yeah.
right? Notice how some people are saying like glacier theory for geographical features, right? Something like that. Or you can just say the roll number, and that's okay too. Um,
Oh, hay là sao? Okay. Gee.
what's a grabber? Because that's kind of a vague word. Because a lot of them can be considered a grabber. A hand can be a grabber. And obviously your hand doesn't have buttons. Groundhog 1. Okay. Good. And here I thought, like, you guys ran out of words, but never mind. You guys still have some more words. I don't know how you guys are getting these words. Genealogy. I don't know if that's a subject in school, but it could be a subject in school.
Yeah.
Genealogy is it's much more of like a your hair like your your heritage line, your ancestry, your lineage.
I'm so desperate that I have to look at my Pokemon list to find some
Oh,
names.
for animals?
Yeah.
Okay, 12. Grass cutter? What is a grass cutter though? Like, there's a lot of things that can cut grass, like clippers or lawnmowers.
Maybe
Um,
grass mower.
yeah, but I don't know if grass mowers technically have buttons, right? Because the grass mower would have the pull string, which is not a button. And yeah, Gecko's already on the board. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. I wasn't learning Chinese. Han, I don't know where you got that from. So other than that, um, I'm guessing you guys are still thinking of more words. Grassy green.
Nope.
Are you just trying to force words into this?
I have officially forfeit. Forfeited.
You don't forfeit anything. You have points on the board. You can't forfeit. But let's see. Okay, so bang gom. What's bang gom?
I mean, she meant she was desperate.
Oh, okay. Last resort. Got it. Okay. So at this point, I think we're done with this, right? Like, there's no more words. Yeah, let's end the game now. Okay, so for reals, we're gonna end the game now. Um, so, whoops. In terms of scoring, obviously Nguyen has a lot of words. I didn't really stop her in this sense. Otherwise, yeah. Um, so good job everyone that had overall. These are a lot of words to learn, or you can learn. Maybe you can make use of it.
Thank you,
And
Chloe, for a superior Googling skills that you've been demonstrating to us
Good
all the
job,
time.
Chloe. We truly appreciate it.
so with that, I'll stop sharing. Nope. And it's happy hour time.
Yes.
So welcome to the call, everyone. This is happy hour. In this portion of the call, you can speak in whatever language that you like, as long as everybody else here can understand you. Um, but for the most part, mostly we'll speak in either Vietnamese or English. Um, so with that, anybody want to start off?
Messed that up with what?
And at the same time,
You meet yourself, bro.
at the same time, I'm going to go over to Discord and see what the heck Linda's looking for.
Discriminating seepers and that uses fertilizer. Oh, nice.
Mr. Mr. Chi, who is behind you?
Oh, it's my sister.
Okay. How old is he?
21.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he fat?
Why?
Wait, what kind of question is that?
So I want to talk about myself because
Wait, is he fat?
2 and 1 years ago, I am fast, very fast. So
Fast?
yes, fat,
Fat?
fat,
Fast or fat?
fat.
So, I mean,
Fat. And now
but like, it's absolutely different question, right?
I want to I want to lose weight, and 1 years
Yeah.
1 years
But like,
1 years ago, I
yeah.
I I have a good diet, so now I lose 10 weight, 10 10 kilo.
Okay. But it doesn't involve my sister, right?
Or I when I have diet, I only eat some meat and some vegetable,
Yeah.
and I don't eat any rice, and don't eat any sugar, anything containing sugar.
Yeah. That's a good diet. Just cut down the sugar. You just have to, remove the sugar from current diet. Should be fine.
So now, maybe today I don't I didn't have a breakfast, and even I needed a lunch. I needed lunch, and
Mm-hmm.
until now, I don't want to eat anything, and I
Okay.
don't be don't be hungry. Only drink water.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Yes.
Um, I mean, I sometimes I just don't eat anything for 3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So how you work without anything to eat?
I mean, I don't have to eat to be able to work.
Whoa. Um. So when you feel hungry,
Generally, I don't feel hungry.
wow, it's normal. It's a habit. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a feeling. It doesn't mean that you don't have energy.
Yes, I know. But 3 days is a long time.
Long time for some people. For me, it's just normal.
Wow. So after not eating 3 days, so the you will eat much more than normal? Yes or no?
No, not really. I just eat until I get full, and I don't eat more. Usually, I don't eat more than that.
So what about
I just,
water?
I'll always drink water.
I always drink water. That's why you look always energetic.
Mm, it's okay.
Yes. So what about do
I don't.
exercise? What about doing exercise?
Mm, it depends. Uh, it's different type of exercise, but I generally don't do exercise. I just, control my diet.
Okay, I
And
know.
I mean, it really depends. Different diet have different good and bad things, and it's up to like each one of us to know like what diet to try and which diet is not good for like particular purpose. So my purpose is just like be healthy. I don't care about fat or not.
Yes, you look so healthy. So what kind of food?
Uh,
I think so. So what kind of food
I'm
you?
okay.
What kind of food do you usually eat?
Mm, let's see. Mostly just meat
Meat.
and yeah, meat and vegetable. Yeah, mostly.
So do you have time to cook yourself?
Yeah, I always cook by myself. It's not that hard. Save a lot of money.
Yeah. So do all your member in your family eat together?
No, I don't eat with anyone. Um, I mean, in general, I don't like eating with anyone.
So everyone in
Uh,
your house eat properly.
I eat wherever I like, and they eat wherever they like. So they have different schedule. I have different schedule, and I mean, I just don't want to like wait for them to,
Okay.
you know, to eat my meal or, you know, when I have something to do, then I probably just, do my work. Or, if I go to the gym, then when I go back, I just cook something for myself. I'm not gonna wait for Pacific time to eat. And apparently right now, I'm not technically living with anyone but my sister and another friend.
So what is the time for family member to talk together or communicate or share things in life?
Technically none.
No,
No.
not at all.
For my sister, I only guide her. I only like give her guidance. I only like talk to her wherever she need my advice. So she have questions, she asks me, and we can talk anytime. Like she can just like turn her head around and ask me a question. Like I don't need like therapists to like for me to like talk about my life. Uh, and my parents, I don't really talk to them that much.
Wow. So
Like I mean, back then they pushed me into things that I don't want to. So I cut the communication for like 6 months or almost a year.
it's
So
alright
right
now.
now, wherever they want to make any decision, they need me to approve it.
Uh, so where do you live in Vietnam or in other country? I don't know.
I live in America. They live in Vietnam.
Ah, I know. Yes, that's the reason why.
Hmm.
So in Vietnam, people always uh, spend time sharing together anything in the life, maybe in the um, eating time.
Depends on family. Not every family is the same. Sometimes, some family has different work schedule and they just eat different time. Uh, for my family, like back in the day, like a long time ago when I lived with them, yes, I ate with them. But back then, I didn't know how to cook. I didn't have like a schedule for myself. So my eating schedule is relies on my
um, parents' eating schedule. But since I know how to be independent, have my own schedule, cook my own things, I don't find it necessary to eat with them anymore. It's just more convenient.
Yes, it depends. But in
Yeah.
in around me in Vietnam, around uh, every every um, every home,
Hmm.
and even nuclear family or extended family, um, they always spend time setting in at least at least in the eating time.
Yeah. I mean, my parents kind of the same. Like, they always tell me what happened in Vietnam that I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, they tell like some story about like some relatives got sick or like some relatives like having a fight. And I just say that I don't care and probably I don't want to hear it. It's wasted my time. So usually I just like, and then I do something else. They can talk. I can just like pretending that I'm listening
Yeah.
and I just do my own thing. And sometimes just, say yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how you study in school, your teacher teach you so many things, but you can just say yeah.
So when you go to school or go to work, do you care about teacher or college?
If the teacher is competent, like if the teacher has the value, then yeah, I care. But if the teacher just like holding a book and read from the book, I don't. Like I technically like I sat on the front row and play with my cell phone in front of him
Yeah.
to let him know that he's fucking useless.
So
Like
okay.
yeah, so like some teacher doesn't get any of my respect because they just being useless in general. Like why do I have to go to school to have somebody reading some content from the book that I can read myself,
So can you
right?
can you tell me something about your education from uh, early day, from when you at 5 or at
So I technically had the same education with anyone in Vietnam. So I mean I stayed in Vietnam until I was 18. So technically finished high school.
yeah.
So I was under the same education system with you guys. Not much of a difference. I mean elementary school teaching like they taught me how to like do calculation, like addition, minus, multiplication, division, kind of. And then went to middle school, studied some subject that I don't really care, like biology, chemistry, or like civil education, learning how to be a good person, which I usually neglected. Um, yeah, and went to high school, just studied the same thing. Um, I did the same test with you guys to like graduate high school, and even took the test for university entrance exam. So technically the same.
So when you go to the American, um, how you get up with the difference.
I mean, you just have to adapt.
Okay.
So, I mean, the only difference would be the language, the culture, the lifestyle. Um, it's more free here, kinda. Like nobody can make you do things. Um, I mean, like people just usually, more um, active in their learning. Some people trying to study by heart. Usually it doesn't work. I mean, it gets you the degree, but it doesn't get you the job. So, I mean, it's just mostly English. Like, in Vietnam, you study in Vietnamese, and in the US, we study in English. So, you know, it's just a learning curve that everybody has to go through. Um, and really depends on how fast you can adapt to the new things.
So many new
Like,
things.
yeah,
So, uh, what what I want to know, what is your advice uh, for the student in Vietnam um, to adapt what you say when learning in when they have a dream to learning in USA?
what's their purpose though? Like,
So,
it
so,
really
so
depends on
I
them.
want to say
What?
that my kid are now learning in Vietnam, so they also learn English, but only learn English.
Mhm,
Mm,
mhm,
I think that I want to make a chance, have a chance for them to go abroad, but
mhm.
now I am not sure. Um, Depend on many things, but the first thing is English and the ability to adapt with some subjects. So I think it's very difficult because myself, I am not good at anything.
Do they? Mhm. So do they know how? I mean, do they know what they want? Like, do they want to stay in America? Do they want to come back to Vietnam? Do they want to make a lot of money? Do they want to have a happy life? So it really depends on what they want.
So then now
Or
maybe they want, but I think in this time, maybe in this dizzy time, it is difficult to decide. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
it really depends on what they want. It's not about, like how to be successful in America. We have to define what success is to different person, right? Like to some people, success is getting the degree and go back to Vietnam and have a good job. Um, for me, success is making tons and tons of money.
Okay. So when you I want to suppose that my kids are very hardworking. They can do many things and not they are not lazy. They can do anything to learn to get money. Um, so is it easy to get money in USA?
Easy? No.
Even
Um,
the
yeah, there is no easy money.
yeah.
Um, if there is easy money, that means you are cheated in some way.
Okay. When they are hardworking and they don't be afraid of to do anything, uh, some very difficult work maybe a servant or something else. Is it easy to get to go, enough money to live?
Hardworking is a factor, right?
Okay.
So being hardworking is good, you know,
Yeah.
but not the only factor that help them to be successful.
Yeah.
A lot of people work hard doesn't mean that they earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
Um, you work hard and work smart, and technically learning how to deal with life. Like a lot of people I know back in high school study hard and smart, and they are freaking smart. They are like the top of the entrance exam, like 土话大学, you know.
Okay.
They they couldn't do what I do,
Ah,
you know.
I know.
Like they came to United States, they technically, like got scholarship and stuff, but the only thing that, you know, pushed them to the edge is the isolation. Like they cannot deal with so they don't know how to like being alone and be a little bit of social isolated. Um, so that part is, the part that nobody can see. But living in America, you have to be like really independent
Okay.
and being able to be under pressure.
Yeah.
Like we're under pressure every single day from mostly, especially if you stay in California, Texas. There's a lot of Vietnamese community out there. You're gonna be under pressure from the cultural aspect of it. Like people gonna like be jealous with you because you got scholarship or something like that. Um, I got pressure from my family asking me like, you're gonna get married soon,
I know.
shit like that. So will your kid be able to handle under that pressure? So it involved more than just hard working. It's involved more than just being smart. But I would put them into a category where how can we handle life? Um, and I think your kid is still young to recognize that. So what the best thing you could do is teaching them about life, especially money. Like I think money management should be the first class of every middle school.
Yeah.
Like teach them how to be independent, learn how to cook, learn how to deal with money, learn how to negotiate and talk to stranger, and learn how to read people. Like those are the soft skills that they don't teach in university, but still very useful. If you go to the university, you study the same thing that other people study. You're not standing out.
Yes. So, uh, um, outside money and smart and the skill to suffer from stress. Okay, maybe they can. So how they be independent when the first day they go abroad. So So they don't know anything. To be independent, so without any work, any help, they can certain.
Mm-hmm.
I
They have
yeah.
they should make friends even before they come to US.
Okay.
And that's think about like I usually put like Backhaul as the example. He just get on the ship and go, you
Yeah.
know. And when he got into the strange place, all he did is survive.
Okay.
So it would be the same thing to your kid if they don't know anything. So on the way to America or even before they go to America or any other places, they should get to know people that live in those environments and learn from those people and be prepared. Like for example, I live here. I live in America. That live in America. Nick, not is he here? I don't know. Probably live in America. So if your kid is smart enough, they should be able to ask the question to us, and we could give them some recommendation
Okay.
and guidance, or even like go to YouTube. Like there's tons of people like live in America or any other country, and they can share their experience. So nowadays, knowledge is freely shared on the internet. So if your kids are not lazy, then they probably should learn that. And when they come here with the knowledge that they know, they would not be too surprised. They will still be surprised, but they would not be too surprised.
Okay.
There will still be a lot of problems that your kid would run into. And when those problems hit, at least like they would probably make enough friends to to ask for like advice again. We help each other. It is easier compared to dealing with the problem by ourselves. So just have a good contact to ask questions, or else your kid has to realize everything by their own. And yeah, study abroad is a big gamble, and you may face the chance that you may lose your kid.
ไม่รู้
Hmm.
Other
Like
when they come to when they come to some country as US, they don't want to come back Vietnam. So what is the main reason?
a lot, like culture-wise or opportunity. Like like my parents technically lose me. They already lost me. Like if they want me to be back to the person 10 years ago, it's not possible. Like I couldn't be back to the person I was. First of all, because my personality is way too strong compared to how I was before. Um, and I like myself right now. And second of all, I earn a lot more money compared to how much I would earn in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And third of all, I like the culture here compared to the Vietnamese tradition culture.
So
And yeah, like my parents always blame me like, oh, you are not as cute as you were before, or like back then you're not like this or something like that. And all I told them is time change people.
yeah. So um so you live in Vietnam for 18 years. So
Hmm.
there nothing to call you come back Vietnam. Nah. not any
Travel.
yeah,
For travel, yeah.
travel only. So how long how often do you come back Vietnam?
I haven't been back for 6 years.
6 years, a long time.
Like six. Actually, to be fair, it's almost 7 years. Like it is the end of 2014 and early 2015. So technically 7 years. I haven't been back Vietnam since.
So
And yeah, I mean I don't miss much. I mean the only thing I would miss probably my friend and the food.
what about your parents?
No, not much.
So when you are in Vietnam, do you near them when you are in Vietnam? From
Mm, I mean I live with them. I mean technically I live with them, and I had dinner, lunch with them. Um, I mean yeah, like I don't really share things with them, but I see them, and like we hang out and stuff
so
on occasion.
I think that they love you so much. So you not come back. Um, they feel something like because they uh, don't doesn't need, they don't need much money. They only need the kids
Yeah,
beside them and get married
that
and
yeah,
Vietnam
that is the
people like
risk.
that.
Yeah, that is the risk that you have to take if you want your kid to study abroad. You may lose your kid, just like my parents.
Although I think that when they live in American, uh, they can bring bring to American your parent when you have a condition.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will bring them over. Yeah.
So is it easy?
Mm, that's a tough question. Depends.
It not need much money.
Depends if
Need much money.
money can always solve things.
Okay.
Let's just put it as that. Money solve problem.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of money, everything can be done.
Yeah. So when you work hard and you are smart in American, you get much money to pick your parent up to American.
The question is how much.
Okay.
You work hard, but then how much would you make?
So maybe you when you work in an office where it means that when you hire to earn money, you set up your own business to be a boss. You may have more money to do anything what you want.
If you're smart, you know how to do business. Yeah, potentially you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Is it hard? Yes, it will be hard. It is, risky. Yes, it will be risky. Depends on really like how smart your kids are.
Besides intelligence, I think need a chance or maybe luck.
Yeah, I don't believe in luck. I mean, I believe that opportunity come, and it's my job to take it. And opportunity usually come to everyone. Um, it's it is our responsibility to take advantage of the opportunity. But luck it just to me is just something that you're just waiting for it. And I'm not the type that passively waiting for something to happen. If you do business, for example, do you rely on luck to make sure that to know that a customer come to your store? Probably not. I want to make sure that if I do specific things, have specific advantage using the knowledge that I know, I would be able to bring new customer in. But I would not like, praying for the customer to come to my store.
So it's I mean that in Vietnam we have a standard thiên thời địa lợi nhân hòa to make anything.
Yeah. That's why I say thiên thời means the opportunity,
Yeah.
right? So the opportunity come. The like means you have the condition or you are well prepared to capture that opportunity.
Yeah.
Nhân Hoa, I don't know. I don't understand that really much, but usually it's just like how people like get to know each other and people like live harmony with each other. I think it's unrelated.
I think some maybe when you have as a first time you have a little money, so you can. So I don't know what in American. So in Vietnam, when you have a little money, you save and you may buy something such as land or some houses, and when the the when the price increase, they will have more money. But in Vietnam, there are many people to be rich depend on buying land or housing. So what in American?
Okay, so just put that as easy to understand. The rule is if something anyone can do, probably you don't gain a lot of money from it. If everyone can buy land and buy houses and waiting for the price to go up, then everyone has already done it. And you probably, when you buy the land, the law of supply and demand gonna knock you out of the price. And in America, it's the same. The more risk you take, the more return you get.
Yeah.
You can get more land, yes, you can buy more land. But if the land is plenty, the supply is, you have like plenty of land, but nobody wants to buy it. You have tons of supply, little demand. It's easy for you to buy land at cheap price, but then nobody wants to buy it. Then the price not going to go up.
In American, mm, not many people buy land. They only high. Okay. Yes or no? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, land, the supply of land is, we have a lot of land in America, but if you buy the land, it just stay there. If you don't have any other value added to that land, the price not going to go up.
Yeah.
And it only go up because of the inflation. And if you couldn't beat the inflation, which means that you lose your money.
Yeah.
So it's not as easy as buy a land and waiting for it to, increase the price. You need to understand why the price increase. Like if you buy a land in suburban area of Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, and you know that the city is the center of commerce for the whole area, which means that more people are gonna be come into the big city. Therefore, the city have to expand, and therefore you are predicting that the price of the suburban area would increase the price when the demand goes up. So if the supply stay the same, demand goes up, the price come with that. So if you understand the logic behind all the increase in prices and you try to make a prediction out of it, that's when you make money. It's just not as easy as you put the money there and it grows by itself. Um, my mom kind of the same thing. Like she put money into the bank and kind of wondering like, oh, the bank would give you like 5% every year, kind of. Uh, and I'm like, I mean, if you take less risk, you earn less money. That's all. Like for me, with that money, I can invest into stock market. Like I would balance my risk so that I can take more risk and be able to earn a little bit more.
That in American. So in Vietnam, I think when I send my kid to the American, maybe when they work hard and learn well, they will get money and take that money to buy land in Vietnam. And when and have enough money, and my kid don't want to be there more, they can come back Vietnam and have more money and do whatever they want. So maybe they will come back. I think that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is the not the best, but like a very okay scenario, right? So it's under the assumption that your kid actually get a job after graduation. So let's say to send your kid to America, you probably will spend, I don't know, maybe like 30,000 a year multiplied by 4. That would be like $120,000 for your kid to finish the degree. 120,000, and that is the public school. It's not even like private school. It's like kind of like a cheap school in my state. $120,000, and that is basically technically a house in Vietnam. Maybe suburban area, not like in the center of the big city, but that's technically the price. So when you invest that much money into something, you start wondering, will it break even or not? Kid, after they get the degree, would be able to make that much money to kind of like um, earn enough money to pay for the tuition that they have spent during their university. Right? So technically, after graduation, they need to make $120,000 plus interest for 4 years of interest to be able to break even. And then any money that they make after that is a return on your investment. That is when the money start making. So assuming that your kid went to go to university and study for 4 years, get the degree.
Ôm như này ôm thơm như này. Thế ôm như này con có cởi áo không? Con cởi áo mẹ cởi cho.
What would that scenario look like? Right? Like if they couldn't find a job in America, they would be sent back home, which is they would be sent back to Vietnam, and then you basically just spend $120,000 for 4 years of education without getting the salary in the United States. And probably when the kids go back to Vietnam, they probably have a better position, better salary compared to the education in Vietnam. But how long it would take for them to break it, even the salary in Vietnam would be able to make $120,000 plus interest to be able to break even. So it is a gamble. It's not as easy as the kid goes out and get a job.
Mẹ bế em cô Vy rồi, yêu thế.
So you have to like really take into consideration about your kid ability
Thế
to
con
make
nằm
that
nhé.
decision.
Con nằm hay con ngồi?
Like my parents, I have no idea
Mẹ cởi khăn cho con mát nhé.
why they would invest into me. Maybe because they believe in me enough or something. I don't know. But I technically break even. I broke even like 2 years ago. And the last 2 years are the return on investment. So I mean I admire my parents because of their investment into me. If I were them, probably I don't know for sure if I would invest into myself 10 years ago.
Ngoan, trưởng thế nhỉ.
So yeah, keep that in mind before you make the decision. It's not that easy.
Mẹ yêu con rồi. Ôi ngoan, trưởng thế.
Gặt cái gì?
Đâu có đâu.
Nghe có hiểu gì không mà gặt?
Kiểu nãy giờ ngồi ngồi nhắn tin. Bây giờ
Đâu có, không ai nhắn luôn á. Đi.
mẹ thấy cầm
Thấy gì đâu.
thấy cầm điện thoại cười. Biết được. Biết được.
Không có học sinh nào mà tự nhìn xuống tay của mình mà cười hết đấy.
Phải đâu. Để em
Nhắn với Tú đi.
Nhắn em làm gì?
I don't know. She said that, right? Linh mới nói là nhắn với em kìa chứ nói ngại kìa. Chứ
no,
I don't know.
Em nó đâu có cái bạn của em đâu mà nhắn gì em. Cái gì nhắn cho anh hay là nhắn cho Chris chứ nhắn em làm gì?
I don't know. Chris nãy giờ nó im lặng, nó chim rồi.
Ôm mạnh vào, đúng rồi, ôm mạnh vào.
Hey, Chris.
Ôm mạnh nhé, ôm mạnh nha.
Chris Cutel.
Có nằm xuống không?
What? Tay học lên liền.
Lấy chồng đi.
Nằm xuống á.
What you up to, man?
Đứng dậy nhé, đứng dậy luôn.
No, we're just listening.
À, họ lấy chồng sớm làm gì em ơi? Khổ lắm.
Sớm làm chị em moi thiệt luôn.
Dạ. Đứng trên phương diện của người đi trước. Thành thật, khuyên.
Em cứ nhìn một anh trai nào đó mà còn không giữ được cái tên của mình ở trong cái room này là biết.
Ông ra rồi, đi làm việc rồi.
Ai? Đây đấy.
ôi ai phải hình như mới hôm anh ấy điện một tin bắt sao ấy.
Thì nói chung là có lý do, cho nên là cái này thì em cũng chỉ biết là anh có lý do phải làm thế là được rồi. Có muốn lấy chồng gì?
Tìm anh. Tìm Tú kìa. Đây.
Lấy chồng thì có một ông đang ngồi phủm ở giường và nhìn mặt giống 27 tuổi kìa. Đó.
Trời luôn á.
Thánh.
Anh thích hả?
Đúng rồi. Đó. Chồng đó, lấy đi.
She would call me chú or at this point.
Yeah, gọi là ông chồng.
Who cares,
Word.
man? Like,
I mean, yeah. In general, age is just a number, except when the number is lower than 18.
Well, if it's under 18, then that means it's like, you know, like a 16-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Oh well, still not a good idea. Still not a good idea.
Because that's kind of like how laws are in like the US, right? Like it protects for that. Like, you know, like there's cases where like parents would like, oh yeah, like my son's 8 years old and your daughter's 7 years old, and like they kind of like each other.
God.
You know, they can go on a play date, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, kids don't
that
care
is
around that point.
so Chinese.
No, not even Chinese.
No,
It's more
that's
Asian.
no, that's not even an Asian. White people do that,
Không như nào. Làm sống dần.
right? Like this, I'm not talking about like Asian culture at this point. This is American culture. This is like Americans doing this.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like or you know, there's kids where like they're trying to spit game at girls, and then, you know, then they go out on little dates, and they're like, you know, well below 18.
Uh, damn. I just try to like get away from that as soon as possible.
That's because you're old.
Yeah, I know I'm old. I'm old as hell. Like, or else like back then, like I'm already like got into Sora.
Into
You want to
17
Sora?
back then.
no. Your use of words, into.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Into.
right. Like my dick is not like halfway around the world.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah. We were young and horny after all, right? So who cares?
That's you guys. I'm old.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not old physically, but I'm old mentally. Yeah, but I think I met her when I was 26, 25, 26. And now I'm almost 30. I'm like, yay! Fucking 30. That's like, to the song, that's like half of our life already. Like if you have 60 năm cuộc đời, that's already like 30.
Yeah. I have spent nearly like half of it already. You and I, right?
Almost.
Tối rồi, tôi với nhau cũng gần nửa cuộc đời vậy đó.
Chứ mẹ nữa, già rồi, già mẹ rồi.
Chứ mình sống với tuổi này, tôi không biết tại sao ông chưa cưới, chứ ông biết tại sao tôi chưa cưới không?
À, không.
Chờ bé Linh nó lớn.
Ai biết tôi.
Lớn tuổi rồi kìa.
Tôi thì tôi không biết, còn... Ủa 18 rồi kìa.
18 là đủ rồi. That's enough. For the law. Ủa, tắt tài luôn hả?
Không, em đang ngồi cười.
No, Chris đang xong học trước. Because, you know, the whole Asian tradition thing, like xong học trước mới muốn làm cái chuyện gì đó thì phải làm. Mà cái xong học thì là lo học.
Some of my friends actually got married first year in university. First year.
Did they finish school?
Yeah, they did. They are fine. They're still together. I'm the one who I'm the wingman. Like
Nice.
the girl actually into me first, and then I was just like, hey, you know, here's my friend. You know, have you met my friend? And they just like, yeah, no.
Have you met my friend?
Yeah, have you met my friend? Like, best person right here. And they got together, and you know, after high school, like 2 or 3 years later, they got married. it's just easy for some people. I mean, I'm not against it. But like until now, they still like, they still together, but a little bit struggle financially.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is okay. I mean, people have each other. Like the golden heart, trái tim vàng, mái nhà tranh, you know?
Mái Nhà Trang, trái tim vàng và thêm một đống tiền trong nữa.
But that's the problem. Where is một đống tiền?
À. Không mà hồi nãy cái câu ông làm mà tôi nhớ đến cái bài gì Trung Quốc á, chờ em tóc dài đến eo á.
Tóc dài tới eo chắc gội đầu chắc sướng ấy.
Nó hơi vướng á.
Nhưng mà dễ nắm lúc
Gì đó
lúc gì đó.
không, nhưng mà dài quá nó vướng lắm.
Gì đâu, dễ nắm thôi được rồi.
Quên con nít trong phòng.
Đổ 18 rồi. I mean technically.
Nó không hiểu.
Ủa, Linh, em hỏi Dung nhiều thứ chưa?
Hôm nay thì con nói chuyện với cái anh người nước ngoài thì cũng chỉ mới nói chuyện cũng được khoảng 1 tiếng thì chị Nhung đi học nhảy. 1 tiếng thì nói chuyện gọi là đại khái.
Không biết bà học nhảy và bà làm cái gì nữa.
Rồi bữa nay em đi chơi với Dung rồi có trở thành con nuôi của Dung chưa?
Cái gì?
Dung hay thích nhận con cái nuôi lắm á, là em có trở thành con nuôi của Dung chưa?
Hả? Chị cũng không biết là em trở thành chưa.
Coi chừng đấy. Coi chừng
đã. Ủa Hà này là Hà Nguyễn phải không ta?
Thúy Hà đó.
Yeah, Thúy Hà đó.
Ồ. Giờ hết nguyên văn rồi hả?
Biết rồi.
He was on the call. Like the moment I saw that name, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
Tam,
me
and I
too.
was like, I knew who it was.
Yeah, like immediately I saw the name. Yeah.
That's wow. Yeah. Nick is no longer on the call, and she's like, why? And I was like, oh, có chuyện gì? Say that. Like, something happened the other day, so he's not joining anymore. She's like, oh, is it because of me? I'm like, no. Like, it happened yesterday. You weren't even on the call.
Yeah, and then chị Dung said that you're not that important. Wow.
Yeah. So make it look like as if you and Yum had an argument. And now you're no longer in the group. Just to try to get her off the group, but like guess what? And then
I don't think she's gonna get off. I think because like I thought that she'd just get on this earlier a little bit, right?
No. Okay, so to continue that,
was
right?
like jumping on and off.
Yeah, so now at this point, it's not you. It's gonna be Tú and Thúy Hà and anybody else that she still knows that would. But at the same time, like if she sees you,
Then you're dead.
Turn off my God.
Dude.
Better be safe than sorry.
I didn't realize him, so that's why I ignored him.
You intentionally ignore me.
Yeah, I
Whole
thought
fucking damn time.
who's that? Why you trying to talk to
I
me? I
mean,
don't know you.
I thought everybody already figured it out because I know they figured it out and don't figure it out. And I'm surprised that Kristen figured it out until I talked to everybody.
I did. Like the moment that I saw that sort of name, I was like, oh, someone's been hiding.
Yeah, because the damn band is very unique. So if I put that one in, I'm sure you guys will never recognize it. That's my
there's not that
intention.
many